Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our opening bout. We are live at the AFC here at the Melbourne Pavilion. This fight is brought to you by the Hoff Downtown Bavarian Beer Hall and Cafe. 3 by 5 minute rounds in the MMA welterweight division. Your referee in charge of this contest, Mr. Greg Clinton. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a mixed martial artist standing 182 centimeters tall, an official weight of 76.8 kilograms, 1 win, no losses. Fighting out of Groundworks MMA in New South Wales, ladies and gentlemen, T1000, Josh Tummers. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a freestyle fighter standing 175 centimeters tall, an official weight of 77.35 kilograms, 1 win with 2 losses. Fighting out of Hammers Gym in Nunawading, ladies and gentlemen, Nick the Disciple Davis.
Big ovation for Nick Davis, a Melbourne boy, very popular. We welcome everybody to our first fight of the evening, proudly brought to you by the AFC, the Australian Fighting Championships. And once again, special guest commentator, UFC light heavyweight Vinny Magalhães. Great to be here. Our first fight in Melbourne and your first commentary debut here at the AFC.
My first time ever commentating, actually. So hopefully people will forgive me for anything I say.
It's an absolute privilege to have you as part of the AFC. Thank you, Vinny, for joining us here tonight. Nick Davis, a Melbourne boy, got a huge ovation. He's lost his last 2 in the AFC, a really career-defining fight, and he goes against a younger guy on the way up, undefeated, and this one's going to be a very evenly matched fight. Round 1, Davis in the black with the Adidas shorts, and Josh Tummers in the grey shorts here. And a first fight, very exciting. Tummers, a clear height advantage, Vinny.
He doesn't have height advantage, but it seems like Davis seems to be a stronger guy physically, at least looking he gives the impression to be the stronger guy. So you never know, sometimes height advantage doesn't mean much when the fight goes to the ground. So
Nick Davis looking very fit compared to his gets hit with an overhand right. Nick Davis too, trained by a very popular training mark, the Hammer Casaniga here in Melbourne. So he looks very fit. He's fought in the AFC before, and he's got a very good camp.
Yeah, let's see what's happening. Fight just started. Both guys are they're not really shy. They try to throw and punch at each other. So let's see. That's my favorite division, man. 77 kilos. It's one of those. Like I say, they have the speed. They have the power.
Definitely, both have knockout power. Josh undefeated, trains out at Groundwork MMA in New South Wales, and fantastic to have him here at the AFC. Davis, a veteran just about in the AFC now. The 4th time he's fought here, and really won his first, but he's lost his last 2. Actually proposed to his fiancée in the cage last time after a loss, and Davis goes for a takedown, stuff there, but gets a knee on the way out.
I think that's the right strategy. Since he's giving up reach and height, might as well just get in the clinch and fighting the inside. Like I always say, once you somebody's on their back, height advantage, reach advantage just goes away.
Straight right, got through the guard of Davis, so Davis got to be careful. Josh Tummers showing some very good hand speed. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, going around the world, Fight Live TV. And let's not forget, the AFC heavyweight title is on the line. Our main event of the evening. To all the fans who have just tuned in, it is Brandon Sasoli defending against Tai Tuivasa. That one will be an absolute beauty. Tuivasa, training with Mark Hunt, a day-to-day training partner with the big fella. So that one will be a beauty, and AFC heavyweight title later on.
When you train every day with somebody with that kind of experience, it can't be bad for you. I've trained with some big names, and all I can say that's always beneficial. Train with big names. Those guys bring the experience to the room. So beautiful. Looking forward to that one as well.
Yeah, it'll be a fantastic main event. Great card here tonight, but this one started very well, and Tummers starting to land just a few on Nick Davis. Nick, who started really lightly on his feet, just starting to be a little bit more flat-footed there, but now he's moving. Obviously, it all comes with a big overhand right.
I do agree with you. I just have the impression that also he's going to have to set up those clinches a little bit better. He's leading with his head, so that could be a little bit risky. He might end up catching a punch just by the way he's setting up his shot or his clinch. But, I'm sure his corners are watching that. They're going to try to fix that in between rounds.
For all the fans, 3 by 5 minute rounds this one. Oh, good right. And the crowd getting really amongst it now. Some punches landed, and Nick's eye swelling under the left eye. So that right hook, Vinny, looks like it's starting to cut. Just a little bit of a cut there on Nick Davis'
It is, but you know, it's
eye.
underneath the eye, so it's not really a bad spot. It might be a little uncomfortable, but it's not gonna, you know, bother his vision or anything.
Good, definitely very good versatility and athleticism by the younger Josh Tummers.
Yeah, he's moving. He seems to be the aggressor. If Davis lets the fight go this way, he's going to end up losing this round. So he's going to have to start to push the pace a little bit more. And like I said, he does have to set up those shots. He's leading with his head, and that starts to become like a little bit risky.
Good leg kick. Again, Tummers. Oh, overhand right gets through. Davis has just got to start to get out of the way when he's coming in. He's just starting to get picked apart this second half of the round, Vinny.
Yeah, you know, I think probably he's realized that he was like making little mistakes here and there, but yeah, he's looking a lot better now.
Right again on the way out, landed by Tummers. 26 years age, Nick Davis 34. And Tummers again lands a good one. Nick comes in with the inside leg kick. And our first fight of the AFC 16th card of the Australian Fighting Championships. Then a takedown stuff, slips again, and both guys get up. And Tummers lands a left hook. Oh, and Davis lands, comes through the knee. And a little bit of late momentum in this round. Superman punch, checked. Oh, both guys finished very, very loud. And what started off as a little bit of a lackluster first round, finished that last 20 seconds very excited. We welcome you to the Thunder Down Under in Melbourne, Vinny. Second round of 3. Do not forget, amazing card after this. Don Enderman and Tyson Pedro next. Tony Dibb, David Fowler, John the Animal Baruti returns. Chris Linda, Nikos Trepka and Tim Zosh Khan, Offley, Isaac Hardman. Michael Vatua takes James McGlashan, and also our main event of the evening, Brandon Sassoli and Ty Tunas. Round number 2, AFC again, Davis, black trunks, and on the right trunks, Josh Tummers in the grey. And Tummers, to me, probably took the judge's decision in that first round. I just thought he was more busier and landed the cleaner punches, despite Davis finishing early and starting this one well.
Definitely, I agree with you. You know, like, you know, I'll be honest with you, the first round, there was not like much going on, but the whole time, Josh seems to be the guy that, you know, was looking for the fight more. And that's definitely going to be like in his favor. Like, if I was a judge, I would definitely give the first round to him.
Bit of urgency from the Davis camp. And Josh, for a younger guy, 26, only a second professional fight, he's had the one win. He really looks cool, calm, and collected, and very comfortable. Yeah, he does look like really composed, you know, like he's not like rushing, he's not making big mistakes. So like, yeah, it's a surprise for a guy with only 2 fights. Davis starting to throw some power shots. He's looking for that really one-punch knockout at the moment, isn't he? And that's what happened like in the first round too. He just looked for that one big shot. Look, he throws like that jab, but then one big shot. So I feel like he has to really throw that jab, like really throw with intentions instead of just try to like pump, you know. And he throws with intentions. He might be able to land 2 punches and get the real punch that he wants, which would be the overhand right. Both guys have come in really good physical condition. The tempo is really lifted in this second round, and our Melbourne crowd, which is really building up, getting early amongst this one, and the knee landing as well. And James Sahuna also, former UFC fighter, or current UFC fighter I should say, cornering Mikey Vatua in our 6th fight of the evening. And Davis now really stalking young Josh here, so the urgency of Nick Davis's camp is obviously to say, you know, you've got to go in there and land punches. You're probably 1 round to 0 down, and he's really started to get himself busy. Yeah, he's a little bit busier this round, and he's still, I feel like he has to like put some more like stuff together. You know, right now he's just throwing down with the 1 kick, 1 punch, but he's not mixing it up. But you know, that could play against him like an end of the round. And if he's down 2 rounds for the next one, he's gonna have to really look for the knockout, really look for the finish. Nick Davis, a Melbourne country boy from Yarrawonga. Superman punch there by Tummers. He's got good closing speed for a big fella as well. And last night he weighed in at 76.85 kilos. Josh, to me, looks like he might have put a good 4 or 5 kilos over. So very big 77 kilo fighter, Tummers, especially with his height, 6 foot, 182 centimeters.
Yeah, both of them look like decent sized welterweights. You know, they're not like giving up size much. Of course, there's a Davis is giving up like reach and height, but like overall weight doesn't seem like he's giving up much.
Big takedown for Nick Davis, and our first takedown of the fight. And good knees as well. Tummers back up.
Yeah, that was a great scrum, but they didn't give time for Davis to work, so that was great. Great.
With Nick Davis now, the confidence starting to build for the disciple. And even though he's cut and bloodied, his confidence will be going. And this is a time when late in the second round, when the cardio starts to come into it, Vinny.
Yeah, definitely. And like, you know, also like you can also that Davis like has a cut. I think has a cut on top of his head, and that's going to start like become a problem. You know, once that blood starts to go into your eye, you start like seeing like
both guys landing knees and punches.
Yeah, it seems like he has a bad cut on his forehead. So hopefully that they're not going to get his fight stopped. I don't think there's enough blood for that, but it's always a risk.
Just noticing too, a big right on the knee gets through. Davis has got to be careful. Both left-handers of both fighters have just dropped a little bit as well. So, you know, the pace of the second round, a little bit taking its toll on both fighters.
Definitely. You know, halfway through the second round, people start to get tired. It's pretty common for people to be drop their hands. And it's always time for the other guys to try to take advantage of it, you know.
Davis really wants to finish this one very, very strongly. The disciple telegraphed that head kick a little bit. Tummers there using that reach advantage. Davis getting out of the way.
With Davis being a shorter guy, I feel like he should try to get on the inside more instead of try to like fight from distance, and especially not throwing one at a time. It's easy for the taller guy to get away from that, you know. So he has to fight on the inside, and he has to look for that clinch.
Beautiful right left. As you said, that Davis probably lands his first combination of the fight, remarkably. But I definitely agree with you, Vinny. Or just get out of harms. I was just saying, I think he should go for a few more takedowns. He was successful early in the round.
He's missing the setup for the clinch. You can tell that he's missing the setup. Like he's just going for the shot without actually setting up with punches. And it seems like if he did it like, you know, the right thing, the right setup, he would get what he wanted.
Josh Tummers stuffing that second takedown attempt well. And a couple of right hooks there by Davis thrown. And a very good second round of this first AFC fight. And the Melbourne crowd getting very, very excited. And make no mistake, this one could be down to the judges this third round. Vinny Magalhães. Third and final round. Will it be Nick Davis or Josh Tummers? Round number 3. The double jab by the taller Tummers. And look at Nick Davis. He looks fired up. Hammer gave him a big spray. Walked into he's got to be careful. Came with his chin up there and walked into a couple of uppercuts there by Tummers. Oh, both guys exchanging.
He's still like leading up with his head first, but he's looking a lot better now. You know, being at that grass, he might be feeling that he's losing this fight. So he's looking for the fight. You know, it's getting more entertaining definitely this last round.
Oh, overhead right, connected. They scramble. Davis now going for a takedown.
Great scramble.
Very sweaty though, and Davis grappling. Can he finish on top? Now Tummers back up, goes for his back, and a great scramble. And this fight is starting to go to another level. Vinny.
It's also, you know, he did a great job there, but it's so much harder to like be able to hold somebody down like in the third round when both guys are slippery, you know. And but it was great, man. Great scramble. Like I said, it's third round. He was looking to be great.
Davis bleeding profusely there, and really covering that left eye. Let's see if it starts to bother him.
Well, that seems to be the type of cut that starts to bother somebody. Now, once the guy starts to get that blood in the eye, man, like you can't see as well, and you know, it becomes a problem.
Started this round well, Nick Davis. Front kick by Tummers. Tummers now could have the opportunity to really just corner to his right. That left eye struggling. Probably a little bit of the vision is not as good for Nick Davis, and try to pick him apart with some low leg kicks. And
definitely, it's always like, you know, when somebody's cutting, you gotta take advantage of it. You know, you kind of let the guy just like try to recover, try to like find a way to not to, you know, be bothered by the cut or the blood in the eye. So just take advantage, keep hitting. There's no secret in there.
And Nick Davis, I feel could he got probably the second best of that first exchange of this third round and needs to have a sense of urgency. He's cut, he's bloodied. Tummers just sticking at that left jab, scoring points this round. Has Davis got another power shot right overhead bomb at left in him, Vinny Magalhães.
Tummers seems to be like, he gives the impression that he has the confidence that he's winning this fight. So he's just playing from the outside, throwing a jab here and there, and he's not getting hit. So yeah, most likely he's winning this fight at this point.
Nick Davis trying to corner the younger, taller Tummers. Stalking him, right hook there. Lands with a nice right, didn't have full power. Tummers throwing that front knee kick, nice. Couple of body shots there, and a big, sort of guillotine. No.
Yeah, now like, if it was a Tummers, I would just try to stay on top, try to stay busy, not let Davis get up. Because at this point, I believe that he's winning the fight. So all he has to do now is to pretend. That's not the ideal for us. We want to see like somebody like getting a finish. You want to see like someone more entertaining. But I believe that he's now at this point winning the fight.
You're one of the greatest black belt jiu-jitsu fighters across the world, Vinny. What does Nick Davis do from here?
Believe that he's winning the fight. It's going to be hard for him to get a submission at this point. With both guys really sweat, I would try to look to get up, just try to push off and try to work on his way up. He probably is going to be the best option now. He's going to have to look for space. Right now, he doesn't have that space. There's not much going on for him, and he's not moving his hip to work in a submission. So, get up would be the best option for him.
Josh Tummers landing some big body shots there to the left. Really now, big advantage in this third round. And again,
Davis is staying busy. He's throwing like those U kicks there, but like I don't think that's gonna do much of a damage. So he has to have like a little more like urgency, like and try to get up. He's staying busy, but like no referee's gonna stand up like doing that. They're not gonna be counting that as a point because he's on his back. He's not doing like much of a damage. It's not gonna stop anybody with those strikes. So the idea would be for him to get up, working his way up, which is not easy, but he has to try.
And his corner going absolutely berserk. Mark the Hammer Castaneda saying, get up. Really giving Nick the Disciple the marching orders, trying to save this fight. Tummers putting a hand over the mouth there, just trying to gasp a bit, and he is staying busy enough. Nick's throwing some heel kicks to the back of the legs there, trying absolutely everything. And just great control here from the younger Josh Tummers.
He's trying to stay too busy with those kicks, and those kicks again, they're not gonna. There's not the type of kicks that are gonna be finishing fights. So he should be like a little more worried about what's happening right now and try to work his way up. Just be fighting on his back with those strikes, and it's not gonna do much of a good job for himself. And he might actually be down this fight and end up losing the fight.
And this one just about to finish. Josh Tummers, the young fella from Groundwork MMA on the top position. And this one, our first one, going to the judges' decision.
The fight, ladies and gentlemen. What an opening fight, opening bout here at AFC.
Nick Davis puts his hand up, so does Josh Tummers. Both guys think they might have snuck a win.
Yeah, both guys fought a great fight. I believe that the second round was close. That could have gone either way, but I think first and third round were pretty clear for Tummers.
I agree. I must agree. I think Tummers got the chocolate here. Nick's a friend of mine, but to me, Josh Tummers, the cleaner fighter, landed the more volume of strikes. Felt like he had a little bit more control, Nick. And you've got to look at the face of Nick. He was bloodied, he was cut, and that takedown and that control the second half as we look at the replay that he had, really to me gave him the fight. If he lost that second round, he definitely won the first and the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. Your 3 judges scored the contest, 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28, declaring you winner via unanimous points decision. Blue corner, T1000, Josh Tummers.
First fight of AFC, and you get a big win. 30-27, all 3 judges. And the boy from New South Wales does it. How you feeling, Joshy? Against a seasoned, older opponent, he's very strong physically, Nick, and he tested you early, and fantastic win.
I just want to take my hats off to everyone, and to me, especially, he's one tough guy, and I think he's good shots, he kept coming, so thanks a lot, thanks a lot, you're a tough guy.
Great to have Adam Maloney in the team, getting from New New South Wales. Now you're undefeated second fight. Great to have you fighting in the AFC, so a big future ahead.
Yeah, very felt good tonight. Could have executed things a little bit better, but there's always room for improvement. But I felt good and have a bit of time off my coaches and enjoy having a few beers, and we'll talk about what's next.
Fantastic. First fight of the AFC. Well, it's a bit of pressure being at the start of the card. No doubt you've got a few people to thank.
Yes, first I just want to thank my coaches as always, Craig, Tim, my brothers and sisters up in the corner tonight, all my friends that are coming out at work. Guys from Black Diamond Gym, Freestyle, Hope the Sparring, Joe Lopez, Volkanovski, Steve Pizarro, Sergeant Wilson, Black Diamond. If I write a novel all day, I'll make people think.
Fantastic. Let's give a big round of